Hello, for those of you all who are joining us today on this, our Bridge Builders YouTube channel. We're grateful that you've taken the time to share with us today. This is Rev John Kinney. Not only am I the pastor of Third Baptist Church, but I'm also a co-leader in the Bridge Builders neighborhood organization. I just want to update you with a few things. We have had a busy month of October. Bridge Builders, we sponsored the Hampton City Council Candidate Forum back in October, on October the 15th. You can find that here on our YouTube channel. On October the 22nd, we hosted, or sponsored rather, the Hampton City School Board Candidate Forum. We try to do these things each election cycle so that we are making an imprint and a presence in our local political scene. So we hope and pray that for those of you all who are able to join or able to view the videos, that you are informed and educated before you go to vote on November the 5th. I want to say this because, and it's not a bad thing, but we historically push the national platform when it comes to election. We historically push the national president race because it is an important race. It guides the direction of our nation. And what we oftentimes do is we don't emphasize the local races. And you cannot make a well-informed decision locally if you don't have information about the candidates. So for those of you all who may be listening today or will view this video anytime between now and November the 5th, I want to encourage you to go take a look at the City Council Candidate Forum as well as the School Board Forum so that you can have some insight as to the candidates who are running for local office, City Council and School Board, and let their input, let their perspectives, let their views guide how you shape your vote come November the 5th. I want to encourage all of you all, if you have not yet voted, go vote, because this election is going to determine the trajectory and the direction of our nation for years to come. So that I've got that piece out of the way, I want to bring to you today some important news. Many of you received a flyer in the mail probably about a week or two ago, and it came one day prior to a meeting the city was holding in regards to traffic study on Shell Road. The city, after having and hearing complaints from local residents, the city has decided to reschedule that meeting until sometime in December. Now, that's good that they heard our voices. That's wonderful that they paid attention to our voices. But the next step is making sure everyone is there on that particular evening when the meeting is held. Because the plan that they have in mind may not necessarily be a plan that's going to be the best plan for our community. So I want to encourage you all to be listening and be looking out for the news coming through your mail. There'll also be news posted here on our YouTube channel to let you know when the date is for that meeting. But it's important for you to share that with everybody in the community so that they will be able to be at the meeting to give their input on which street they want closed, why they don't want it closed, the impact it's going to have if it is closed. And without your input, then it's going to be a moot point. And what we're challenging the city to do is to begin to address their lack of communication with the residents, their lack of communication with those persons who are going to be impacted by the decisions they make behind closed doors. So I want to encourage you, when you get the flyer, save the date on your calendar and make sure you're in attendance. And as soon as we hear, I'm going to make another video, send it out so you can share with those around you and in your neighborhood so that they will be informed and that they can be there to offer their voices as well. So I hope and pray that you take the time to be on the lookout, but more importantly, you take the time to let your voices be heard in the process of what's going on. We cannot change what has transpired with North Point, but what we can do is we can make it even the more difficult for the city to push things they want to push believing that there's going to be silent witnesses on the sideline who won't say anything. So I want to encourage you, get your vocal cords ready. The year is winding down, and we want to close this year strong as we start the new year even stronger. So I hope this has been informative, and be on the lookout for the next video to come out that's going to give you more details about the meeting, the community meeting, where it's going to be located, when it's going to be located, and the time and all that good stuff, so that you can make plans to be there, to share, and what's going to affect the future of our communities. All right, so this has been Rev J. Thank you for watching us today on Bridge Builders. Please share this, like it, share it, and then ask others to subscribe to our YouTube channel so they also can be aware and abreast of what's going on in the community. Appreciate you. Until next time, you be encouraged, and peace.